Hi, John. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to the Kitchen Table Patriots. Wanted to start out by finding out more about your background and why you would like to get the position of County Commissioner.
Well, my background is a background of service. I'm a veteran in the United States Army in the infantry. I was a Philadelphia firefighter for 19 years. 6 of those years I did serve as the union president negotiating contracts for the members, and in the last 3 years as a supervisor in Lower Southampton Township, the last 2 as chairman, and I've been a Republican committee man in my district for the last 5 years. And my wife is also a committee person and the recording secretary of our party, and I've also been vice chair of our party.
Okay, so why would you like the job of County Commissioner? What do you think you bring to the table, that differentiates yourself from the other candidates right now?
I think the main thing that I bring is diversity. I've negotiated contracts from both sides of the table. I've been sat on arbitration panels. I've done now 3 township budgets. I've also had to understand the budgets of the city of Philadelphia, which are very complex because there's inter and intra transfers among the budget. So I had to understand them to be able to carry out my duties as the union president. I've also been in business for 16 years in Bucks County, and so I understand financials from the business. I understand financial planning, and I understand what it is to have a dollar in your pocket and not have a dollar in your pocket. I think that's probably not having a dollar in your pocket at times is probably more potent to you and your thinking than having money. I've always worked for a living. I'm proud of that. I actually enjoy working. But one of the other things I also bring to the table is my dedication to serve the public. I've enjoyed my years as a firefighter, but I had to retire, not for any health reasons, but basically because as a leader in the union when I was there, I would see guys that would put too many years in, they'd retire, and then they'd be sick and pass away. And I didn't want that for my family. I think my family was more important. I missed a lot of my daughter growing up because I'm 24/7 basically with the fire department. You missed holidays and whatnot. And I did my duty on that, serving my country. I was very proud of that. I was drafted. It was back in the days of the draft. So I only spent a little less than 2 years in the service and got out and was called back for summer camp. But I guess that's kind of most of what I bring to the table. Also, one of the other things too is, as I've spoken, my life experiences. But I'm also not a lifelong politician. I've only run for public office as a supervisor, but one of my strong points is my leadership. And in everything I've done, when I was in fire class, I was number 1 in the class. When I went to basic training in the Army, I was number 2. I said that won't happen again. When I went to advanced infantry training, I was number 1 in my class. So I pride myself in whatever I do. I try to do the very best. I've always been fiscally conservative, and our latest budget for our township will show that, and I'll speak about that in a little bit. But I think I'm electable by the people of Bucks County, and I think that's important because whoever takes this position must immediately run for office, and we need people that can be elected. I think I have the experience, I have the connection with working people, business people, and that's why I think my diversity is my strongest point.